What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Y'all know who it is. You know what it is, man. It's your boy Big June. I'm back with it. Here with another episode of Big June Sports Talk, man. Where I discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly. Everything and anything in the sports world, I touch on this platform, man. Before I get this episode off, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, tell a friend, tell another friend. You know, you could just come on to discuss it, debate it. However y'all want to go about it. Y'all can come on the channel just to hate on it. You know, I just got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. The Josh Giddey story, as well as Silent Night. What's going on at ESPN? Ultimate Warrior, the Draymond Green episode. How the West was won, the Texas Rangers. Speaking of Texas Rangers, you know, congratulations on it again. Capturing your first, world championship in organization history. But also, let me get a little more comfortable with it. Also, as a Major League Baseball fan, right? It's one of the most fun times of the year. Free agency, winter meetings, everyone looking for that bang, that major trade, that blockbuster trade. And, in case you've been living under a rock these last couple of days, a blockbuster trade indeed happened in Major League Baseball. And I know you see the cap, and yes, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into the Juan Soto and what it means for the New York Yankees moving forward. 2024 and beyond, right? Before I do start discussing Juan Soto, right? Is this the first and last move? Well, not say first, because Alex Verdugo was acquired from the rival Boston Red Sox, and I'll get into that as well, right? With the 1-2 moves that Brian Cashman made, leading into the winter meetings and during the winter meetings. Is that all for the New York Yankees as far as moves to be made during the offseason? I know we all hear the whispers of Yamamoto, the Japanese pitcher being posted. And, some say it's a two-city contest between LA and New York, respectively. Because, the Dodgers are always in play. And Steve Cohen, with his enormous wallet and safe, is always going to be in contention for any free agent, right? Or anyone who's on the market, even if it's through a trade. So now, while the world awaits Ohtani, right, and his decision, and some say that some of the suitors are being narrowed down to 3, I'm hearing whispers of the Dodgers, the Angels, and the surprising Toronto Blue Jays. Well, made a better team win as far as the Ohtani sweepstakes, right? But what a better consolation prize for any team, including mine, the New York Yankees, who was awaiting the winner of the Ohtani sweepstakes to trade for the second most prolific bat in Major League Baseball current date, which is Juan Soto. And that's no knock to Alvarez and some of these other sluggers for the left-hand side of the plate, right? But when you think of Juan Soto and everything that he's accomplished in his short, brief career, championship with the Nationals, easily replaced the face of that organization, which was Bryce Harper, who took his talents to Philadelphia, right? And then you see the trade in San Diego. Could he live up to the hype? That star-studded lineup. And yes, they fell short of the ultimate goal, like every other team, right? Of winning the World Series. Could you say the failures of the San Diego Padres were solely on Juan Soto's bat? I know. We both know the answer to that. Now, you look at some of the games he's had in Yankee Stadium and some of the moonshots he's hit in Yankee Stadium as a National, as a Padre. And you can't help but to feel excited knowing that this young kid, 25, 26, I know it's a rental. It is. And some would say that, the Yankees were fleeced. Some like myself might say it was the right trade, knowing the Padres couldn't get full value because he wasn't under control after this season. And he's made his intentions be known for years through his agent, Scott Boras, that he indeed intends to hit free agency, to test free agency, right? But again, we're talking about a generational talent who could single-handedly shift the momentum of any lineup. Now you look at that 1-2 punch of Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. Now you include a healthy Anthony Rizzo, a rejuvenated Giancarlo Stanton, right? A motivated Alex Verdugo. Also a motivated Gleyber Torres. And that lineup, that lefty-righty, that combination of pick your poison, it's going to be nightmares for opposing pitchers this upcoming season. Yeah, I'm saying it. I'm excited just like every other Yankee fan should be. Juan Soto is a New York Yankee. 7-player trade. I know some fans were frustrated and upset that Michael King was involved in that trade package, who's 29, who's under control for 2 more years. He's been a serviceable pitcher, no doubt about it. And he's earned his stripes while he was a Yankee. But, and it's a big but, or should I say, however, when you have the chance to acquire a generational talent such as Juan Soto, no one is off limits. Now, yes, let's get into that. Please, let's get into this, right? We all don't know what to expect. We all expect Soto to have a dominant season like he's had since he's entered the Major League. This time as a New York Yankee in that short porch in right field, right? Tailor-made for a lefty. Now when you look at the lineup, with the acquisitions of Soto, GRISHAM, Verdugo, Anthony Rizzo when healthy, Austin Wells, you have an abundance of lefty bats. Now the balance. I mean, you truly have to pick your poison when you look at the lineup, the depth, who could come off the bench to pitch hit. And now you know the questions of Aaron Judge possibly starting in center field. During the replacement, who gets replaced in late innings? If it's a blowout or if it's a close game. Or does Trent Grisham get the nod? You know, these are all excellent questions, right? And a good problem to have if you're Brian Cashman, if you're Aaron Boone. All right? And for all the critics, who including myself, your boy Big June, who was attacking and critiquing Brian Cashman for the moves he's made. So far, you silence your critics. But the job is not done, right? And you said it yourself. Now, he focuses his attention to pitching. Whether it's through the relief corps, I'm hearing Jordan Hicks. Some Yankee fans are clamoring for Josh Hader, the ultimate closer on the market. But understand that Yamamoto is that prized possession when it comes to the starting pitching, right? Aaron Nola off the market. Next up is that young Yamamoto. 25, has won the equivalent of the Cy Young 3 years in a row out there in Japan. Numerous numbers and records. Young age of 25, a cornerstone to build with. So if you successfully post and sign Yamamoto, whether or not Juan Soto is a rental moving forward after the 2024 season, it has to be a successful offseason for the New York Yankees, right? If you look at the cornerstone that they're building. One is 25 on each side. The offense and the defense, right? And the pitching. And I know the elephant in the room is, can we successfully extend Juan Soto before the season is out? Before he tests his free agency? I guess we all know the answer to that. Through Scott Boras, we all know a lot of his clients do not give extensions, do not give hometown discounts. They want to test the market. And we all seen Scott Boras' clients sign with horrendous teams on an enormous contract, right? From A-Rod to etc. The list goes on. So it's always a concern when you acquire a client of Scott Boras, and he's made his intentions well known publicly when it comes to Juan Soto. But a lot could change in one season. He could absolutely enjoy his time in pinstripes. They could win a World Series, another championship he could add to his collection. Overall, that 1-2 punch of Aaron Judge and Juan Soto for one season, even if it is for one season, will be phenomenal. Bet on it, because I will. It's exciting times. But you know, Yamamoto, Juan Soto, looking at the overall landscape of the Yankee roster, right? Through the pitching, through the offense. Some of the key players, well, in my perspective, your boy Big June's key players to success for this upcoming season for the New York Yankees, right? Well, let's go offensively. You know, you can easily have a pick of DJ LeMahieu, Giancarlo Stanton, and my pick, Anthony Rizzo. Because when he's healthy, Anthony Rizzo, you could slide him from the 1, 2, 3, even drop him down to the 6, 7, or 8 possibly in the lineup. Anthony Rizzo, who knows how to draw a walk. Anthony Rizzo, who strokes when he's going. Streaky, right? Can hit the ball out of Yankee Stadium and like this. So, offensively, can he stay in a groove? Now, knowing that there's less stress as far as productivity when it comes to his bat. And we all know the Gold Glove caliber, defense he brings to first base. So that's my X factor as far as the offense, right? Is Anthony Rizzo. Can he stay healthy? Can he be productive throughout the course of a season? Now, when it comes to pitching, I know everything starts with Garrett Cole. And rightfully so, the reigning Cy Young Award winner. Congratulations is in order to Garrett Cole for capturing his first Cy Young. But as far as pitching, once again, this is your boy Big June. His thinking. The key to pitching will be Carlos Rondon. And I'm going to give you the reason why. Right? When you look at, if we do sign Yamamoto, where does he slide into? The number 2? The number 3? Because obviously we all know that Garrett Cole is our ace, right? However, if Carlos Rondon can stay healthy and recapture some of the magic he had with the Giants, with the White Sox, that automatically makes the transition for Yamamoto smoother. As a number 3, in America, new team, new ball, new system, it makes it obviously smoother. That transition will be tailor-made. Just think about it. If Carlos Rondon can't discover what led the Yankees to sign him to that lucrative contract last offseason, he clearly has number 2 or co-ace material. His stuff, when healthy, when motivated, when going, you put it up against any lefty in Major League Baseball. And there won't be a lot of arguments about that. The numbers speak for themselves. However, the inconsistency, the inability to stay healthy, last season derailed it. The inaugural season as a New York Yankee for Carlos Rondon was an absolute failure. No doubt about it. But everyone can redeem themselves. And I'm looking forward to seeing Carlos Rondon this year in pinstripes. And again, if everything goes how I envision it, right? Carlos Rondon rebounding, having a strong season, letting Yamamoto slide into the number 3 starter position, right? As a number 3 starter, and making that transition from Japan to the United States smooth. Now, would all these moves lead to a championship parade in October? I mean, I don't have the crystal ball in front of me. Are we a competitive team? Yes, we had a underachieving, disappointing season, finishing 82-80, and bringing most of the same characters for the next season. But when you add a bat, a thunderous, generational talent bat, such as Juan Soto, into the mix, including Alex Verdugo, Trent Grisham, what they bring to the table, offensively, defensively, the excitement it builds up in the lineup, the balance it brings in the lineup. And if possibly, I'll be making an episode real soon of the Yankees acquiring Yamamoto, right? And welcome him to the Yankee rotation. Where does he slide in? Is he 2? Is he 3? The key X factor for me, your boy Big June, is Carlos Rondon. And on the offensive side is Anthony Rizzo. Yeah, there's a couple of other pieces that, need to get to going and need to get going as far as being that edge in that could for the New York Yankees on both sides of the spectrum. I'm just giving you who I feel, not going to make or break a season, but who I feel will take us to that over the top as far as being successful moving forward in this 2024 season, right? But again, let's all be excited that Juan Soto was finally acquired by the New York Yankees. Brian Cashman has made moves, has silenced his critics for now. And like the words of our general manager himself, we're not done. We still have work to be done. So you have to be excited for this upcoming Major League Baseball season if you're a New York Yankee fan or if you're any fan, especially the Texas Rangers, right? Will they be able to defend their crown? But again, be on the lookout for the Ohtani sweepstakes. Who wins that? Who wins the Yamamoto sweepstakes? Would it be the Dodgers? Would it be the New York Mets? Would it be my New York Yankees? Are we all excited to look forward to the answer to that? But I do know the answer to this one, though. Juan Soto was acquired by the New York Yankees in a 7-player trade. Can you imagine that bat in Yankee Stadium with that right field porch? Oh, my goodness. All my family and friends in New York, man, stay safe, stay sharp, stay blessed, stay alert, stay on point. All my family, friends in the pen, some of y'all going home, some of y'all just went up, some of y'all in the box. It's always love on this side, man. One.